how the 2022 electoral roll exists. Delimitation was effected in 2009. Electoral roll was prepared in 2009. All of us, many of us, have elected and came to the house on the basis of that electoral roll. If this electoral roll comes, sir, 2002 electoral roll has gone, doesn't exist at all. The whole SIR is contrary to Rule 24 and also contrary to the constitutional provisions in the Act, and that's absolutely unconstitutional. Absolutely unconstitutional. You can't do it. It is not the whims of choice of the Election Commission or caprice. Election Commission has to go by each and every word of the Act and the rules. Each and every act of the rules. Cannot do it, this delimitation in this fashion. Sir, have you seen the enumeration list? In the enumeration list, it is literally written names of the relatives. Relatives have not been defined under the Act. Relatives have not been defined under rule. My brother is also my relative. My wife is also my relative. My uncle is also my relative. My father-in-law is also relative. But the form app has been made in such a way, unless the parents' name are not there, they would not be treated as relatives. App will not entertain. It will reject. So the question is whether an app will decide who will be my relative. My brother is not my relative. My wife is not my relative. How it can be? If my wife's name is there in 2002, if my name is not there in 2002, then my parents, let's assume my parents died, then I will not be included. What is the ambition? What is the object? Object is the inclusion. And here, that object is being defeated. SIR is only to delete the electors. Only to delete the electors. How to delete? How it has been? New voters will come. Nobody has thought about by the process of SIR. What the Election Commission is doing? Saying, no, let us allow us to do this SIR. Thereafter we'll take exercise of the enrollment of the new elector. Is it not contrary to the Act and rules? Is it not contrary to the Constitution? Why an elected whose name was there in 2024 can be said he is not for the time being an elected since his name is not there in 2002? You are taking away the right. Election Commission will take away my right to remain as elected. Even for one day, sir, constitutional right cannot be stayed. If right under the Constitution is there, sir, one thing is said, voters' right, only in that case you have a right to election. अरे आप जब वोटर की नहीं रखता है तो इलेक्शन क्यों रखते हैं भाई? वोटर को डिलीट कर दो तो इलेक्शन का क्या फायदा होगा? पहले ये था, अब भी है. Elector will decide the government. Who will be my government? अभी मोदी जी डिसाइड करते हैं गवर्नमेंट थ्रू द इलेक्शन कमीशन. मेरा वोटर कौन कौन होगा मुझको वोट देने के लिए वो डिसाइड कर दो. वो डिसाइड कर दो भाई.
Then is a constitutional body, and I think so.
Sir, yes, election commission. Sir, so many persons have said nobody raised objection. You are raising an objection. थोड़ा हम है बोल कर objection मत कीजिए सर. चलिए सुनता रहिए. आज सुनता रहिए. सर सुनता रहिए. इलेक्शन कमिश्नर का अगेंस्ट में कुछ नहीं बोलना सकते. इलेक्शन कमीशन का Sir, relatives will be deprived. Sir, I am telling you one incident. One lady came to my constituency and said, Sir, we have been great difficulty. Now what has happened? My father-in-law and mother-in-law, their names in 1995 in the electoral roll. And they were working in the railway department at Kharagpur. In 2001, at the end, they were transferred. Now, 2002, when the SIR was made, just they had gone, their names were not included. Thereafter, again, names have been included. Now, my mother-in-law cannot put the enroll since my father-in-law's name was not there. What an unfortunate incident is going on in the country itself. A voter by reason of the transfer has been transferred. Now 2002, there is no roll. Name was not there. I have said to her, whether your father-in-law's, mother-in-law's father had expired, uncle his name is there or not. Put the name. If the election commission doesn't do it, I will see up to Supreme Court what is the power of the election commission. Nobody is above the law. No one is above the law. And final things will be said by the Supreme Court of India. Aadhaar card was not mentioned in the first enumeration list. In Bihar matters, Supreme Court has included the Aadhaar card. Supreme Court has included the Aadhaar card, which has resolved so many problems. Now, sir, the deletion part. Now, sir, the point is that
यूपी में चल रही है, अभी तक 10 लोगों की जान जा चुकी है। बीएलओ जो गांव-गांव जाने की और गली-गली जाने के लिए जिनको काम मिला है, उसमें लगभग 10 लोगों की जान जा चुकी है। 9 लोगों की हमारे पास सूची है। मुरादाबाद में बीएलओ सर्वेश सिंह ने फांसी लगा ली। उन पर काम का बोझ था। 29 नवंबर में बिजनौर में बीएलओ शोभा रानी को हार्ट अटैक हो गया। 29 नवंबर देवरिया लेखपाल आशीष कुमार ड्यूटी के दौरान तबियत बिगड़ी और उनके बाद मृत्यु हो गई। फतेहपुर में लेखपाल सुधीर कुमार ने शादी के एक दिन पहले फांसी लगा ली। और इस परिवार से तो मैं खुद मिला था जाकर के। अध्यक्ष महोदय, जब परिवार के लोगों से बातचीत हुई तो उन्हें यह बताया उन्होंने कि इतना काम का बोझ था उनके ऊपर, अधिकारी इतना दबाव बना रहे थे कि वो क्या करते। और जो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अध्यक्ष महोदय कहा कि हम ट्रेनिंग देंगे बीएलओ को, मैं ये दावा कर सकता हूं कि उत्तर प्रदेश के बहुत कम बीएलओ को ट्रेनिंग मिली होगी। और यहां मैं कह सकता हूं कि एक भी बीएलओ को ट्रेनिंग नहीं दी गई जो देनी चाहिए थी। और जो बीएलओ लगाए गए हैं उनका पूरा परिवार लगा हुआ है कि कैसे भी अपने बीएलओ जो परिवार के सदस्य हैं उनकी मदद पहुंचाएं। महिला है वो फॉर्म नहीं भर सकती, कई बार उसके परिवार के सदस्य लगे हुए हैं कि कैसे फॉर्म भरवाएं हम उनका। तो 9 लोगों की जान गई है। हमने अपनी पार्टी की तरफ से तो 2 लाख रुपए की मदद की है। हमारी मांग होगी कि चुनाव आयोग और इस लोकतंत्र को मजबूत करने के लिए जो मदद होनी चाहिए 1 करोड़, और उनको सरकारी नौकरी मिलनी चाहिए। धांधली कैसे होती है, चुनाव होने से पहले ही वोट कट जाते हैं। हमारे राजीव राय जी बैठे होंगे माननीय सदस्य, वो किताब लाए हैं कि नहीं?